Hey guys, good morning. I did want to look at Nike today. I got a request for a TA, and it's one of those things where I am kind of surprised that it's here, right? Like, why did Nike even sell off? Like, this is super weird. That it sold off unless there was like some news that I didn't hear about. So that's kind of, different. Um, Actually, let me change this to two to one. Change this to one, and this to red also. It's weird because I actually thought Nike was going to run pretty hard to the upside, but um, it ended up not what is it called? Not breaking. Oh, it broke its relative high, but it actually did not end up running to the next fib level, which is weird. Unless it had like really bad news. I'm assuming there was news involved. I'm assuming there was some sort of news involved, and that's why you had that. I mean, right now, it looks like you're probably gonna drop to back to like 159 to probably retest that level, right? That's what it looks like. Like at least on my part, the daily, you close bearish right here, right? On November 8th, you close bearish, but you've been over bought on the stochastic for a while, and you've been consistently going up right here. So I would have so this drop would have been what is it called? This drop I wouldn't have been able to guess because you would have been consistently going up. You would have had a bunch of bear triggers on the daily cancel out. The only thing that I can think of is let me see if that 159 level is something relevant. It's close to. I mean, it's in between the point 0.5 and 618. So yeah, I would not be surprised if you see Nike back here at 159. It seems super likely, especially with the weekly, like already looking, showing signs of a weak, of a weak bull close. So I would not be surprised. But even then, usually Nike ends up even on these weak bulls, like it ends up running, right? Look at all this. It ends up running. So I gotta say this has to be some sort of news, right? I would not like this is surprising that Nike just kind of sells off from what 175, 179 down to 166. So what, like $13? And it just sells off like that for like a couple of days. I mean, this is probably from the sell. This sell off is probably from Tesla's, um, from the whole market coming down like a couple of days ago, right? I mean, either it's new specifically to Nike, or it's gonna be something else. It's gonna be something with like Tesla or whatever, right? At least that's what I'm thinking. I mean, you have a small gap from 168 to 168.68. But I mean, it's. I would think it'd be too small of a gap for it to fill that quickly. But it does look like this sell-off was just due to the whole like Elon Musk, Tesla selling off, and the whole market just kind of following it. But I would not be surprised to see Nike back at like 159, like throwing a wick down here, maybe staying here for a while and then coming back up. Like it just looks like it'll probably do that. What does the 4 hour look like? The 4 hour looks like it's gonna jump again. So, I mean, there's two things that can happen here, right? You either have Nike. See, I mean, you have some sort of support here on the 4 hours. So you either have Nike rebound from here, or you have Nike go all the way down to 159 and then run up like that. I don't think Nike's gonna have enough pressure to go down to 145. It does not seem likely. It really doesn't. It really doesn't seem like Nike's gonna drop all the way down to 145. So I think the more likely possibilities, it bounces from here, or it goes all the way down, throws a wick down here at 159, and then rebounds from there. But I think if anybody's looking at Nike for accumulation long term or just to swing it, I'd say if you're gonna swing it, wait till 159, right? I'm very conservative with my swings, so unless they hit a major support like this, like 150, 159, 145, 172, I don't buy in, right? I only buy on major support because that kind of, it almost guarantees a solid entry. Otherwise, I don't even get in, right? So I personally would wait till 159, right? And my take profit would be 179. The next time it hits 172, sorry. So for me, I would buy here, sell here, right? That's what I would do. Possibly leave runners and let it go to maybe to previous all-time highs, at least to this order block right here, right? At least to this order block right here, or possibly to this order block. Oh, sorry, order block right here at 175. That's what I would do. But if you're looking at buying Nike long term, right now is a pretty good spot at 167. But then I would probably, if you have like $100 to spend, I'd spend like 20, $30 right now, and then the other like $70 at 159. But I think the worst is that Nike drops to 159 and then bounces, or it bounces from here. That's just kind of what it looks like, to be honest. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.